This is actually the ultimate treat after a walk. Did I make it?
It's Nikki Miss Week. Let's keep it cute. Sipping, reading, feeling real cute.
Hey, just friends. It's me, Nikki, your favorite little sister. Welcome to our channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. I have an exciting video for you guys. Okay, so today is March 29th. See it right here. I will screenshot it. It is almost 2:30. It's 2:06 right now. The challenge starts at 2:30. So I am challenging myself to read 3,500 pages in a week. That's a lot. In honor of Nikki Miss. This video should be going out the last day of Nikki Miss, so we're doing it in advance, obviously. But in honor of me turning 35, I thought it'd be fun to challenge myself to read 3,500 pages. Will I do it? I don't know, but I'm gonna really try. Is it gonna be hard since I'm technically in a reading slump? Yes. Yes, it is, but I'm committed to lock in. On average, I read about 4,000 pages a month. So this is gonna be really a big challenge. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just sounded like a good idea. I'm gonna insert my Notion to show you how my pages have been going so far this year. There is no update for March because I only finished one book in March, and that was yesterday. So I still need to add that. I've been in a real bad funk, y'all. So I'm praying that this works out. But I'm really excited for it, so I think it's going to happen. So I don't know how much reading I will actually be doing on camera. There might be some inserts here and there, but the plan is to just do my check-ins at night. And the reason March has no update, even though I have been reading things, I just haven't finished anything. Up until this point, I have been updating my Notion after I finish a book. So I made a special Notion here to track each day of pages read. So even if I don't finish the book, I will be logging the pages read at the end of every night. And I will be coming back to you guys to let you know what I read, how it went, how I feel like I'm doing, if I think I'm going to finish it, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know what books I'm going to read except for two because they are like SIP work. I have to read them to make some content for. But the other things will be read at my discretion. So I want to say I'll read some of my TBR, but I don't know. I think I am going to try the 25 and 25 books because I really need to get those done. But at the moment, I have no idea what I'm actually going to read. So that'll be interesting. I probably should have planned that out, but with me, planning out things and saying I'm going to do something tends to make me not want to do it. So I thought this would be the best route to just kind of throw myself to the wolves and get it done. So I don't know how much reading I'll get done today because I do have some editing and other prep things I need to do for Nikki Miss, which starts tomorrow on Sunday. So, but I will, whatever I read, I will check in again tonight. And I also have book club. So that's good because I'm asking the girls for some book recommendations to try and get me out of this funk. That's all I have for you guys right now. So wish me luck. Throw me some support, which I guess technically you can't because will be the end of by the time you see this. But you can still support me by watching throughout the days because I'm feeling pretty good about this Nikki Miss, unlike last time. So we will see how it goes. I appreciate you guys. And if you make this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, you know, all the things. Until the next check-in. See you guys later.
Suspicious, and it's because of their ass. So I hate Prince of Lovers. This was very good. It was very good.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely different.
It's got me realizing I need 4 boyfriends.
Listen, I was telling her. I was like, well, I can't have 5 male or 4 male friends to hang around with. That's what I need
You
right
don't
now.
gotta wash your own car. You
I
ain't
have
gotta
been in a serious reading slump. And so I was like, I'm like, I know it's me because I'm laughing when I'm reading it. I just have no desire to read. 60% through, I was like, I couldn't stop.
It was so fucking
It was
funny.
hilarious.
I would
But
never
after
look
Nicole
at a
is
Tickle
so
Me Elmo
funny.
again. I could never look at a Tickle Me
Yeah.
Elmo.
Okay, Tootsie Friends, this is my check-in before I get in the shower. I haven't read. I did record a video. I don't know. I feel weird about it. I was a little more open than I wanted to be, or than I'm used to, I guess I should say. More than, not than I wanted to be, than I'm used to. By this point, you've already seen the video, so you already know. But I have not had a chance to read. Book club was really good. I'm not going to update because obviously I didn't read, but I'm gonna get in the shower and I might read some pages before falling asleep. But tomorrow will be a good reading day, I think. Well, most of the day, because we're doing Mufasa movie night with my mom and Zion tomorrow night. Excuse me. So morning, it'll be a good morning read, I think. I'm hoping to finish 2 stories because neither one is like super long, but I'm hoping to finish those and then like hit the ground running with the actual reading challenge Monday. So I will let you guys know tomorrow's check-in what I actually read and if I actually do read, because I'm actually pretty tired. I'm saying actually a lot because I'm exhausted. Sorry. So I don't know if I'm going to read, but I do want to read a few. The goal is to read a few pages because I have to read like a lot. And I haven't got started yet. So I don't know who I thought I was or who I thought I'm doing, what I think I'm doing, but I'm going to try. And we're going to get to 3,500 pages. It's going to happen. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye for now. Hey, Disney friends. Okay. I know. I didn't check in at all Sunday. But after my meeting, normally I have some hours to do things. I didn't. I was super busy yesterday. So there was no check-in for Sunday, but I also didn't read. And today, I think because I did so much on Sunday, I was a bit sore this morning. It's currently Monday, March 31st, by the way. So I was just laying down all day. But I did read. Did everyone get the memo about me trying to read a lot and not calling and texting? No, they didn't. I got getting calls and interruptions. And if you're wondering if said calls were all my mother, you are correct. Besides Serena, my mom's the only person I talk to on the phone. So it's fine. It's fine. Because this weekend was not successful, I took the time today to do for myself what I'm always doing for Sarita, and I did a little math. So I concluded that if I read at least 700 pages today, Monday to Friday, because even though I technically have half of Saturday, I want it to be finished and not stressed about trying to cram in a bunch of pages. So if I read 700 pages a day, I will make my goal. It's a lot. I currently have a little under 600 pages read. So let me tell you what happened. I was supposed to be reading this one story. And then I read the description, and in the description it said, oh, don't start this story if you ain't read that series yet. So that's how I came to reading the Circle Friends. Let me pull up the actual name, and I'm not doing my job well, you guys. I do apologize, but just know I'm really enjoying it to the point where I was late posting today. I looked and I was like, oh, shoot, what time is it? She was like 9, and I was like, whoa, this is not good. I need to do better with my life. So it's the Circle of Friends series by D.A. Young. oops, I clicked the wrong thing. So Forever Yours, and I believe the first one is called Second Chance. Of course, I waited to the last day of March to really start reading and doing all the things, but it's okay. It's okay. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the information so that I can give you guys accurate information, but of course, nothing wants to work. And of course, I should have had my information before I came to you guys, but you know, that's just how we're living right now. Okay, so the first book I read was I don't own any of the physical books. Sorry, side note, cut off mine. I don't own any of the physical books, but I need them because I love, if you don't know, if you're new here, D.A. Young, stan, okay? Hard stan. I don't own any of her physical books though. Sarita does, but that's what I need to work on. So I was like, oh my goodness, I really need this series. But as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, I need the Men of Risky Rose too, because I can't jump series in physical books, if that makes sense. So I also need to get the Men of Risky Row. But back to what we're actually talking about. Sidetracked, I apologize. First is the Second Chance, and that is 226 pages. I thought it was more, not because it read like it was a long story. It actually went pretty fast, but because I was hoping to have only needed a few more chapters. Book 2 is 307 pages. So I actually need to read like another 180 pages. Wow. And my neighbors with their dog. But I love this series. I'm probably going to jump into book 3 tonight anyway, so it's fine. I'm kind of having a rush, I think, because it's been so long since I've read and finished. I'm immersing myself. I honestly think I would be on book 3 if I didn't have to adult and, you know, record, edit, all those things. But I'm locked in. So book 3 is how many pages? 312. If I get halfway through this, I'll be good. Finish it. It's 10:30 right now, but that's fine. But let's talk about the books a little bit. I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place. I'm just so freaking jazzed to be reading and enjoying it, because I felt like all March when I was trying to read, it felt like a chore because I was forcing myself to read because I felt like I had to read and I just wasn't interested. And then book club, towards the end of the book, that's when I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel the urge to read again. But then Saturday and Sunday just were too packed. I didn't have time. And now all I want to do is read. So Second Chance was super good and emotional for me. Because if you've never read D.A. Young, her characters are like intermingled so well and so naturally. It feels just right. So I'm reading the thing and I'm like, I think this is so-and-so is with that guy. And I got really emotional because I didn't understand how we got from this to that. And before I even found out why she wasn't still with this person, I was devastated. And I don't know why, but I'm talking about bawling boo-hoo. And when you find out everything that played, it's no less tragic. It's no less sad, but I don't know why I was so devastated before I knew. I can only tag it to D.A. Young's writing because, y'all, I was emotional. But I enjoyed it. I swooned. And I'm going to try and do better to also vlog a little bit because I think that would have been a fun thing to watch if I wasn't feeling like crap. So I'm going to try and do better. You know, it's just day 3. It's room for improvement. We got 4 more days. But I was so locked in. The series is called Circle of Friends. And D.A. Young does found family so well. It's so natural and organic. But I've never read it done this way by her. And this is how I like to read about my friends, okay? It is, these are the type of people you want in your corner. And what's so fun about D.A. Young is she writes multi-point of view, multi-plot. So we're jumping around in head. You know who the main couple is, but you're jumping around in each other's heads and you're getting backstory. And the way she's jumping to the past, to the present so fluently is just like mind-boggling, okay? And it's so funny how she's showing how you can change over time. It doesn't necessarily have to be something drastic. You grow. And how some people grow with you, some people don't. Just all those natural growth emotions, and having a man that's like, I don't care. Like, me and you, I heard your voice and I knew that you were the one for me. I was locked in, okay? I was obsessed. Loved it, okay? Wyatt. Mr. Easton, baby. Okay, I thought I liked them in the Whiskey Rose series. I needed to get them in their own book. I really did. Kesmet Cove. I never saw myself as a small town island girl, but I feel like I am. D.A. Young also creates world, like her world building is unmatched. I don't know if this place is real outside of Seattle, but I want to visit there, okay? I want to ride the ferry and live on the island. It just sounds like such a beautiful and magical place, okay? That takes me to book 2, Forever Yours. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I feel like I have to say it because I feel it deep down in my soul. Fallon, stop playing with my man, okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to say who the man is, but stop playing with him because I will take your man and not feel bad. I will treat him right, okay? I won't play with his feelings. I will not play with his emotions, okay? Forever Yours is about Fallon and another character. Do they say his name? Read more. I just want to know if this is a spoiler. This is still second chance. What am I doing, you guys? Come on. Okay, Isaiah. There's something about Isaiah's in books that they are just perfection. If you're thinking I'm talking about the Prototype series, you're right. I am. They are perfection, okay? And they're fine, and they got pretty eyes every single time, and I'm just obsessed with him. Fallon, what's good? I'm not one to fight over a man, but baby, you think you got them hands? What's good? This one, we're still getting the jump around, but Fallon and Isaiah are the main couple. And their story is playing out completely different than I thought it was going to. That's another thing I love about D.A. Young. When you think you know, she throws you a curveball, okay? This is just... Sarita had told me when I was talking, I was thinking about reading the story that technically comes after this series. She was like, oh yeah, do that. That reading slump you're talking about, it's going to be gone. Baby, my sister knows me. I just wish she would have said it before because I feel like this would have pulled it out of me immediately. Why did I wait so long to pick up a D.A. Young book?
I told you to read it 3 years ago.
Wow. We're just talking in other people's videos. That's weird. That's weird. That's uncomfortable for me. Anyways. So she knows me and she was right. From the first word, which is actually, I was locked in. This is just, there's so many things. The Found family, again, is so beautiful. I love their dynamics. I love their conversations and the dialogue they have with each other. There's something about being so 100% comfortable with someone that you can say what you want. You can joke what you like. That's my relationship with my sister. That's my relationship with my siblings, where nothing is safe. They're going to make fun. They're going to tease. But touch her and die energy all day. They have such a strong relationship and I love to see it. I'm melting, okay? Melting reading these books and I cannot wait. to get to the original book that I had started with, because that's what I was really interested in. But now I'm like really in here, really locked in. And I know who, or at least I think I know who the next book couple is. And that's what I really want, because I've been waiting for them to get their book since book 1. So it's just, and it's so much happening. And that's what I need when I'm in a rut. I need my mind to be moving 1,000 different places. So why didn't I remember that when I was feeling like, what could I read? I'm so lost. I need books. Ooh, but I don't want to read. Why didn't I think of that? Because this right here is everything I need. It's just, Dia Young is so good at what she does. And if you have never read her, please, you're doing yourself a disservice. Do yourself a favor. Pick up Men of Whiskey Row. Would you say Men of Whiskey Row first or Baymore?
I mean, if you want to be completely immersed.
Men of Whiskey Row. Yeah. Yeah. Men of Whiskey Row. And then Baymore?
Yes. Because they all come up. If you're a greedy reader, then yes.
I'm a greedy reader and I want to know everything, and I'm character driven, and Dia Young is so good with her characters.
You should ask her for
a reading order, huh?
Because when I asked her, she didn't give it to me.
Maybe she's gonna give it to me. You know what? Actually, she posted it in our Facebook group. I have a picture of it.
So I need to get it.
I'm gonna have to find it because I did screenshot it. I have to see where I saved it. I will post it somewhere. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna not do what I told y'all I was gonna do in the beginning. After today, I'm gonna start doing the right thing, but I just want to get back into reading before it gets too late. But tomorrow we will update my Notion together on how many pages I read today. And I think because tomorrow is a really busy day for me, that I'm gonna push for 350 pages halfway, and then sprinkle the other 350 throughout the other days when they're less busy. Tuesdays are usually our record days for our content days, so I don't really know how that's gonna go, but I'm gonna try and get back into this. I want to finish this today, but book 3 I think is like 300 pages, and I don't know if I'm gonna be up to midnight or 1 o'clock. 312 pages. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but I'm going to get a good chunk in. Okay. So thank you again. I'm going to do better with the recording and the check-ins, but I'm back, baby. I was concerned I wasn't going to read at all. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, but I'm back and I'm so happy. So until next time, night. Mwah. Friends, so today is Tuesday, April 1st. I started walking, and of course, because I walk, I deserve food. So we're at Olive Garden, and we're gonna eat. And then I'll check back with you guys after, because I gotta record some stuff and get back to reading. 700 pages ain't gonna read themselves, and technically it's more than 700 because I didn't do the full 7 yesterday. Till later. I don't know how to use this thing like I thought.
That looks like it.
I was just used to like my bowl. Well, you want some salad? This is actually the ultimate treat after a walk. I love this thing. It is the Dubai chocolates from Cafe Zupa. Highly recommend. Hey Disney friends, so today is Wednesday, April 2nd. It's my name day. So today we are out walking. We walked a tropical smoothie. The challenge today was 20 minutes. So we got that covered. But I just wanted to catch you guys up. Yesterday, after we got back, it was around 2. We ended up falling asleep. I think we overindulged in chocolate and strawberries. We had no energy. So after that, we got up and I had to hurry to a meeting that Sarita had forgot about. So I forgot about it too. And then I ended up recording. It was a really good, like, content creator conversation, swapping ideas kind of thing. I don't know what to call it. It's too early now. And then I end up being up to 4 o'clock in the morning reading. Not reading anything towards my goal. We ended up reading fan fiction. So I need to get back on track today. So we're at Tropical Smoothie because Sarita and I agreed that the walks don't mean anything if we overindulge after them. So we're going to try and do better. So yeah, that's all I have planned right now. I know I need to record and pick up a package. So we're probably going to do that after. And I also need to, like, pay my rent and stuff, but that's not fun. So this is the check-in. Yes, I'm wearing a sweater because it's freaking cold and my hip is hurting and it probably is going to rain, but I'm not letting it get me down. Day 2 of progress over perfection is still a mist. We're going to take it easy though because my hip is really hurting and I don't want to be down the next few days. So that's why we're just doing this simple walk here and then walking back, and then we're going to, you know, use the car for everything else. I hope you guys are having a good day. See you later, Tootsie Friends. Of course, Sarita considers Ross a light day errand we have to run. Girl, your little gift card didn't have all that money on it. I know. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. Well, maybe I just gotta see if I want to buy this one, because my issue is there's 2 guys on the cover, and I don't know if that means it's a love triangle. I hate love triangles, so I need to make sure that it's not that mixed in with fantasy. But is this a cute cover? It is a nice cover. I've seen it on audio too. I've seen people, and it's like mixed reviews, but I don't really care about that. I don't want to read a love triangle. You'll have to let us know. This is my life. I only understand. Hey, Tootsie Friends. I wanted to do a quick check-in before I go to bed. Today was long and stressful, and made extra special because my video refused to upload on YouTube. So it's going up late, but there's not much I can do about that. It's my fault. Time got away from us today. We were doing a lot of running around and I just uploaded it late. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but it's okay. But that's not why we're here. We are here to talk about the challenge. I didn't read any today, but I talked to Sarita about it, and we agreed that the fan fiction should count, okay? And if my sister says it counts, it counts. I will argue with no one about it. So I Googled it, and on average, because we read about 4 hours, on average, that is 160 to 200 pages. So I'm just going to leave it at 160 for today. So Thursday and Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to start cramming. I have no other option. Time has been flying. The challenge was meant to be for this week of turning 35, but I didn't expect to be so busy. So yeah, I only got 140 or 160 pages today to go with my almost 600 pages from Monday. But Sarita will be at work Thursday and Friday. So I think I'll be able to read more because we won't be together for the whole day. Other than that, I can't complain. I had a good day. 35, very feeling good. I did the yoga. My hip is killing me. And so is my lower back, but it rained, so that's to be expected. And at first I was going to not do the yoga because I was like, oh, I don't want to push it. I did the walk. I got to walk tomorrow and all things. And I was like, no excuses. Progress over perfection. So I did the yoga and I regret it now. I regret it now, if I'm being honest. But I think it's the good hurt. If there's a thing, it's the good hurt. I was able to hold the stretch longer today. Yesterday when we did it, I had to let it go and then get back into position. I was able to hold it today. So there's that. I'm going to keep with, because it's a hip stretch. So I'm going to keep with that for at least 2 weeks and then probably alternate it a few days. But I think my hips and my lower back are my worst as far as being tight and things. So that's why we're going to hit it hard and just stretch through the pain. I got some new books. You'll have to check out the book haul to see all the things. But yeah, so I have some books I need to read because they were supposed to get done before this, but they haven't got done. So I'm going to try and hit the knock. I'm tired, you guys. It's been a long day. I'm going to try and knock those out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm surviving. But I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to read and we're going to get things done. Bye. Hey G friends, so it is Thursday the 3rd. This is my first check-in. I just got back from a walk and my hip hurts. It's been hurt and my foot hurts, but my hip and my lower back are killing me. They've been hurting really bad since yesterday. So I pretty much just laid about and did some work that I had to do. Plus, I think I made a new book friend. So I didn't get as much reading done as I want to. So after this and I record a video, I'm just going to relax and listen to an audiobook. I don't think I really have the energy to read. To hold anything and read. I'm just not feeling well, but the show must go on. So I did read a little bit of, I needed a comfort read. So the Fake Dating Fiasco, I can't think of the name, by Tilly Hibbert. I'll put it here. I did a few chapters of that last night, listened to it. I don't remember the page count. I'll have to actually go in and record all those things today. So the check-in is I'm nowhere near my goal yet. So Friday and Saturday is going to be a lot of reading. I'm working though. But I need to pull the books for the video I'm about to do, record the video, edit, and throw it up because I'm really behind. The plan was not to be recording as I work, but life be lifing and we gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm gonna get to recording and get to work. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey, Disney friends. Okay, so, excuse me. I'm trying to be high energy, but I'm about to get a shower and go to bed. So, I had a really good reading day today. Was it enough to finish this challenge and win? No. And I know I'm good, but I doubt I'm going to get over 1,000 and plus whatever else I need pages read by 2:30 tomorrow. But it's okay. I'm gonna count today as a win. I did the 35-page book challenge, and baby, it sparked me. Okay, I'm back. My reading is back. Okay, so after that, I read some more of The Fake Boyfriend by Talia Hilbert. I cannot think of the name of that book, but yeah, I read more of that. And in between doing other things, doing the walk and all, and yoga and all that stuff, and trying to get all this stuff together from all the boxes from the book haul, but that's not what we're here for. So I'm not sure what my overall number is yet. I'm going to calculate that before I go to bed. But in the 35 pages, I mentioned how I was going to do the read order. After I did some more in the fake boyfriend fiasco, I believe it was called, I started the assist because I realized that use your brain, Nikki. Assist has no books after. It's the last book in the series, which I'm loving, by the way. It's the last book in the series. So I'm going to do that one and then spin the block on the other books because they are all the first books in series. And I also need to still read those 2 books that I have to make content on. Your girl's behind. She's very behind. But, we must persevere. So I'm going to get in the shower and try and get a few more chapters of Assistant before I go to bed because I am exhausted. So, we'll see. I was trying, if you're wondering why I didn't just read Assist and I went back to the fake boyfriend fiasco. In my head, right, I was still doing it in the order, but I'm like, I just don't have time to do a series right now with all the other books that I'm supposed to actually be making content on. Because that stuff I have not read yet. So I was like, let me just do this. Because I need to dedicate time to make notes and, all the things for the other books. I didn't read those other books yet, but I'm probably going to read those Saturday. It's my goal to try to read those Saturday. And so that's why I was like, I don't want to do Assist. But I'm like, I'm not reading them anyway. So I'm going to do Assist for a little bit and then go to bed. I don't know if those jumble of words made sense. They made sense in my head, but I'm also extremely tired. So, there's that. I'm so sorry, guys. I know this has been a chaotic vlog, reading challenge thing, but I'm enjoying it. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the final wrap up. Hey, Disney friends, happy Saturday. So it is 2:40. I stayed until 2:30. I was getting my full time to try and get as close to 3,500 pages as I could. Did I make it? You'll have to hold on. Okay, because we're going to do our final check-in first. So last night I ended up reading a few more chapters of the Fake Date Fiasco, but I finished, and it was only like a chapter or 2, not many pages at all. But I finished Assist. I was up till like 3-ish to finish it. It just so happened that my hip was hurting, so it was perfect that I had something to entertain me because that story had me in a chokehold. So I believe I explained yesterday that I decided to do why I decided to do Assist before going back to the other stories. And I have no regrets. It was so flippin' fantastic. Up until this point of the Cyclone series, are they the Cyclones? The St. Louis Cyclones. Yes, I was right. So up until this point, goal was my favorite. No, baby. No. It's actually Assist. Why I had to go back there when I had the book right here, don't ask. Don't ask. I'm still half asleep, okay? I'm still half asleep. I'm tired. I was up late reading, but I couldn't put it down. Miss House, as I've said, writes us in all our glory, but this was my first time reading about someone who has albinism. And I love how it was such a part of the story without being overwhelming. You can tell that she had past trauma and some insecurities about things, but that she loved herself and she embraced herself. And I thought that was so cool. It didn't become a story of her trying to learn to love herself through him or, you know, through life. She, at the point we meet her, loves herself, and it's a beautiful thing. But, you know, life be lifing, and she had past trauma, I'm sure. But it wasn't overwhelming. She was that girl. I loved it. The story was so good. Orlando, I thought I knew you. Okay, by book 3, I thought I knew you. Miss House told me I didn't know nothing, and she was right. Okay, I knew nothing. This story had so much depth and grit and emotion. I cried. I didn't boo-hoo like thing, but I did have a tear or two like, okay, this was a little sad, or that was really beautiful. You know, that was so loving. That was so cute. It had me. I couldn't sleep, okay? I could not put the book down. It was so flippin' fantastic. And the audio, the narrators, Wesley and Jacoby, they wrapped it up so nice. The rapping parts Wesley did, it just, I loved this story. It's my new favorite of the series for sure. And then my people came and showed up. I'm not gonna tell you who, you gotta read it to know. But to all the girlies that was like, Nikki, you should have read this. You guys are right. Y'all were right. I loved it. It was everything. It was everything. I highly, highly recommend. 5 sips all around. I will say I didn't get as much reading done as I wanted to, but they've all been 5-sip reads. They've all been really good. I'm pulled back in. I'm ready to read more. I am locked in. So today I read Winner Takes All. Is that what it's called? I'm going to insert the book. This is my insert hand. I can't think of it. Still half asleep, so I do apologize. I read like 50 pages of that. This is the book that I need to be reading. One of them, y'all remember last Saturday? I'm finally starting to get this Saturday. Don't ask. But it's just 50 pages. I did stop in the middle. Or no, I didn't. I finished where I'm at. But 50 pages is what I got. But I'm just counting the 50. I'm really enjoying it. It's a character that I know. Remember that series I was talking about on Monday? She's back. One of the characters is back. This is her getting her story. So I'm enjoying that. I'm kind of disappointed that I did not finish, but it's okay. I will say that I think, let me show y'all the final count. So from Saturday to Saturday, I read 1,463 pages. Round of applause. I'm proud of that, okay? Am I disappointed overall? Yes, but I am proud of the number. I was hoping about midweek when I realized I wasn't going to actually probably most likely be able to finish. I wanted to at least get halfway. I did not do that, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I really enjoyed the stories. I really enjoyed myself. I feel like I'm over the rut. So that's exciting. If nothing else, that was worth it. Because, baby, now I can read and I feel like reading. But yes, thank you guys for this hodgepodge of an experience and going through it with me. I will say I want to do this challenge again. I definitely want to spend the block on it because I feel like if I wasn't recording and editing throughout the week, I could have did it. The plan was not to be recording and editing the day of or the day before. Excuse me, but life happened, so, you know, we had to make do. So I think if it were a regular reading week, I could be able to do it. So I definitely want to try again. So keep a lookout for that. I'm not sure when, but yes. And I know it was only supposed to be check-ins, and it kind of turned into a little random a few days in my life. So again, thank you for coming along with me. How many pages do you read in a week? Let me know if you count them. I'm just curious. But thank you guys for joining me, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, ring a ding ding. Until next time, I truly thank you guys. Bye.